Rick Ross has habitually offered his appreciation to the goats of the hip bounce game, and he repeated the experience during a new episode of the Adin live show. The famous YouTuber got some information about his best 3 rappers, and he burned through no time in including 2 of New York got MCs, and a California-made legend, in his own Hip Bounce Mount Rushmore. Top 3. That is large, that is pack, and that is ha, he said around the brief sign of the meeting, distributed on Thursday, January 4. And for the young people, just remember that when ogs like myself and other NGAs use those names so frequently, it's because they had the most impact. You know what I'm saying. These are the NGAs that we watched get rich, he proceeded. Puff, that was actually the original that we watched get rich. Since we've seen specialists that were tremendously fruitful, yet would they say they were incredibly rich? We don't know. Watching Run DMC, you know, they were very effective. However, might it be said that they were broadly well off? We don't know. The greatest boss has much of the time expressed about his affection for Tupac, entering to such an extreme as to stand up against Jada Pinkett Smith's steady tales about the late amazing rapper during the press visit for her diary. During a meeting with Bet Talks, the Ross put Smith on impact for uncovering that Pac experienced alopecia, the going bald condition that she additionally has. Ross's dissatisfaction was touched with humor, however, as he attempted to articulate alopecia appropriately toward the day's end. Come on man, come on Jada, he vented. Let Tupac rest in peace. What did she say he got, Appalachia? After the host revised him about the appropriate elocution, Ross proceeded. Let me know this, however we ain't have to know that. Dog a legend. He been dead 30 years. Appalachia. Alopecia. The MMG head honcho proposed his very own thought. She ought to have been let us know a Will Smith story. Baby, talk about your husband. You wedded him. Let us know how you fell strolling down the rug one time, and we ain't realize you ain't have on no undies or something like that. Additionally, he once stated that a dinner with Jay-Z is worth more than $500,000. I'ma take the supper and I'ma explain to you why, Ross said in a video presented on his Instagram stories. I met with Hav in 2008. When I released my second album, Trilla, we went to lunch. Felipe Chow, Manhattan, the orange chicken on the stick with the nut sauce, was the energy at that point. Allow me to slice through the discussion. The rapper proceeded. He said, Raze, as opposed to keeping in touch with each beat you like, put down to each account you could make work. He recounted large pin. I said, okay, bet. I went from putting down one account to each 80 beats I like to setting up 40 accounts out of each, and every 80 beats I could make work. Raze acknowledged Hav's guidance for assisting him with stepping up as a craftsman, which, thus, got him more achievement the rap game, and established the groundwork for his other worthwhile undertakings. It accepted me to one more level as an essayist, one more level as a craftsman, he proceeded. How much work I was putting out was next level. Therefore, you need to ask yourself, are you ready to absorb the information, or do you just want to look at this